If you just keep falling, you'll basically get a lot of levels, because as you keep falling, like, you take more damage, and that's basically how you level up your acrobatics. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Candy here today, and this is going to be a little bit of a preface to the factions video just about an update that is going to be happening on the Vanity MC server. They are actually going to be releasing a skyblock server. It's going to be out this Saturday at 2 p.m. EST. I'll have all that information linked down below, so if you guys want to come ahead, join. It's going to be super easy to play. Like, bro, there's so much stuff to do on the server. I'm going to be personally owning this, and Royal is also going to be owning this, so you guys don't have to worry about us like leaving the server anytime soon, because bro, we are here to stay. I mean, this server looks so dope. There's so many features that I have to show you guys, and I think we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that we're actually going to be recruiting for our islands, because I'm pretty sure we want to have like the best island possible and probably get island top 1, because there are actually some PayPal rewards. So what we're going to have linked down below is the Discord group, and if you guys want to join my island or join Royal's island, just go ahead to the island recruitment page. I'll have that linked down below. Just put in your little application, and maybe you'll get the chance to join one of our islands. But nevertheless, let's get right into this. They have this really cool thing called Sky Orbs, and you can get like an XP boost with 4,000 orbs. You can get a durability boost on your armor. You can get a mining boost, which is kind of like a trench pickaxe. Super cool events as well. We've got like the last man standing event. We've got a Koth event, envoy event, treasure drop maze event, parkour event. If you guys know and have ever played on Vanity MC, you guys know that like their events are really well made. They don't lag anything, like, and the rewards that you get are pretty cool. They also have a vanity pass here. It's kind of like a battle pass on Fortnite, but of course, let's say you grind 500 blazes or 1,000 blazes, you'll get a certain reward for that. They also got a ton of spawners, all the regular ones that you would expect from a skyblock server, and a lot other stuff. We can't really say too much on that right now because the little GUI thing that you gotta click is broken, but I'm pretty sure they have villager spawners, everything like that. I mean, emerald spawners, bro, a lot of stuff. They also got this really cool thing called gamma suits. You'll have like a Thanos suit. You get it every 7 days, and you can deal 2 times damage, get jump boost, speed, and destruction, which is a custom enchant. You got Iron Man suit, obsidian shield 4, you know, a lot of stuff over there. If you guys want to just pause and check out anything in the video, like, you know, go ahead and do it. They've also got an enchanter here. They've got legendary enchants, epic, rare, unique, and if you go ahead and do /enchants, there is a ton. There's like 5 pages of enchants, so it's definitely custom enchant focus. We've got like a token shop. We've got IS challenges, so that's going to be updated weekly as well. We got IS top rewards, and I think that is a really cool feature of the server. They also got these things called minions, and I'm not sure how they work. Oh, I guess we have all the island, like the buycraft stuff, auctioneer stuff, a lot of cool stuff to check out, boys. All right, boys, so the coolest thing on this server by far is their minions, and I've actually never seen this on a server before. So for example, you can get a minion, which is the butcher, that will kill all mobs within a 10-block radius and drop all their loot. You can get a farmer that will farm all planted items within a 5-block radius. You can get a feeder, which will feed all minions, like a harvester, a stone, a lumberjack, a stone miner, a reaper, tons of minions, boys. So I don't know, that seems pretty cool. I'm really hyped to try those out on the server. They also have a ton of pets, all the standard ones, from like cow pet to iron golem pet to like Blaze pet. I don't know what other pets there are. I haven't played skyblock for a ridiculously amount of time, but I know there's all the pets there. I mean, boys, look, they even got a huge Batman and Superman here. Like have you guys ever seen that in a skyblock server before? So definitely this fits with the Superman, Batman, like Gotham City, I don't know, style that this server is trying to make, and I do think it looks really cool, boys. So of course, if you want to play this, it's gonna be super hyped up. Like, we're gonna get a lot of YouTubers playing this. Me and Roy are gonna be uploading on here almost daily for the first couple weeks, just to make sure that it's gonna be a really good server. And of course, developers said if there's anything else we want added, we can get it done. So if you guys have anything that you want to see on the server, go ahead, put it down in the comments below. And of course, if you want to join our island, go ahead and check out the Discord. We're gonna have all that stuff posted down below. But nevertheless, boys, let's get ahead and go right into the factions video. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Candy here today, and we are back for another episode of Factions, of course on the Vanity MC server, and everything is looking pretty good. If we go ahead and do /ftop, we have a pretty substantial lead on Smoke. Now, we've been grinding out for most of the day. We're at $932 million. They're around $834 million. So basically a $98 million lead, almost $100 million. So we are starting to solidify our gain against them, but I don't know. Once they finish their base and start grinding, it could become super duper close again. But boys, we have been grinding out the server like crazy because I'm not trying to die in PvP anymore getting 6v1. So what me, Royal, Zwizzy, and a bunch of other faction members have been doing was that we've literally been sitting in this grinder. We've been whipping out our axe, whipping out our sword, and just been hitting these blazes. Because on this server, if you hit blazing, if you hit other mobs, you can actually get MCMO off of that. So if you go ahead and do /MC stats, if you guys look on the right hand side of my screen, we can see that my power level overall is around level 4040, and with our axes, we have officially maxed out our axes at 1500. Our swords are around 1000. We actually don't need to max that one out because after you get to level 1000, like the thing that increases only the duration of your ability, right? We also got our herbalism to level 1000, and we actually have gotten our acrobatics to level 502. And you guys might be wondering, wait, Candy, how did you grind that out? It's actually a pretty cool thing that me, Royal, Vivar, and Zwizzy all built together, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys it later on during the video. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the axes and why it is so important to level this up. So we go ahead, we have, axe level 1500, gain XP from attacking monsters. Our skull splitter ability is probably the most important thing that we have, and it will last us around 32 seconds. And what skull splitter does is that it allows us to deal area of effect damage. So let's say it's just me versus 10 people, and if I right click my axe and I skull splitter, I'm going to be doing the same amount of damage to each person there at the same time. So each person will take, for example, a bonus 2 damage on top of the damage that my axe is already doing. With armor impact, I'm going to be dealing 16 bonus damage to armor. So that means if they're not rocking like Unbreaking 4 or Unbreaking 3 on every single piece, they're going to be taking a ton of damage, because if they're fighting me or some of my faction members who have like maxed out their axes, they're just going to be taking a ton of durability damage, and hopefully we can try to break a couple people's like helmets and boots, and then from there it's just like 1 or 2 shot. And of course we have greater impact. You deal 1.5 bonus damage to unarmored foes, and we have a 30% chance to crit somebody else. I mean, it's pretty cool. We'll probably be dealing double damage every other hit. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, but as I saw this faction member ask me, how did you get the vanity cape? I do want to show it off. If you guys look right here, we've got the little vanity cape. It's super high res. Can this guy like not look at me? It's super high res. You've got a little vanity everywhere. I don't know, it looks pretty cool. You guys can go to the Buycraft and buy one. I think it's like $15 or something around there. And I don't know, guys, I think it was a super cool cape because like you can go on any server and then they'll know, oh snap, you're a partner of Vanity, or like you have played Vanity and you know what Vanity is. And it also just looks like a pretty cool cape. Like you've got the V, maybe if your name begins with the V, you've got the asteroids everywhere. Alright boys, so I said that I was going to show you guys why I'm grinding max acrobatics and how exactly we are doing it. So if we go ahead and look down below us, we can see that this is pretty high up and it is a pretty efficient grinder. The only problem with this is that it is manual. So for example, you will have to TP up here, and what you'll have to do is you have to basically stand on this pressure plate, and what it does is that it drops you all the way. So even though I'm actually level like 525 right now, if you just keep falling, you'll basically get a lot of levels, because as you keep falling, like you take more damage, and that's basically how you level up your acrobatics. But keep in mind, I am wearing a full set of armor with like prot 4 and breaking 4, and that basically makes sure that I do take fall damage rather than having to jelly legs enchant stop that. But you guys might be asking, Candy, why are you trying to grind your acrobatics? So if we go ahead and do /acrobatics or acrobatives, basically we have a 52% chance to roll and a 100% chance to grace to roll, and the most important thing is that we actually have a 13.23% to dodge. You guys might be asking, okay Candy, well what does dodge do and why do you have it? Okay, so dodge reduces the attack damage by half, boys, and it's pretty OP because, for example, if you're fighting in PvP and at level 1500, your dodge will max out at 20%. So let's say someone hits you 5 times. Out of those 5 times, one of those hits will not hit you, and if it hits you, like you'll take a ridiculously like less amount of damage. So I mean, that is super OP in PvP, boys, because if you're, let's say, in a gank or a 2v1, chances are you'll be taking 20% less damage than them if they are not also max acrobatics. So if you guys want to build this, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is like build a platform. You have to have a little bit of a drop, right? And all you have to do is place a trapdoor, a fence post. You have to place a pressure plate. You've got like a little bit of redstone around it, and of course it attaches all the way up. You don't even have to have this middle part. You could just have these layers as well, but we just have them just in case something breaks. It's pretty easy to fix. And what you do is like, you just keep falling. You stand right on the corner, and as you do that, you'll keep falling. I have fly on right now, so that's probably why I'm not taking damage, but this one is pretty straightforward to set up. The other one that we have set up is fully AFKable, and I think this is the one that you'll probably do right before you go to bed. You know, you just sit in it and like don't have to worry about anything. So what this does is that it has a little water system that'll bring you up all the way from the bottom. I'll go ahead and show you guys that in a second. But what this one is pretty cool, and why I think this one is super effective, is because it'll just push you down. Of course, you have a sign there and you have a piston here. So what this is that you have a little repeater at the bottom here, of course. So you step on the pressure plate, it pushes this pulse up to the block, and of course you guys know that redstone pulses can go up. And then what it does is that it hits this piece of redstone over here, and then it'll push the piston so that way it hits you off of the pressure plate and then into the water that's flowing you down into the next one. So let's go ahead, fill this up, jump on this pressure plate. You guys can see that it'll push me down, and then it'll push us down to the other one. And of course, on this pressure plate block, you will take damage because it is a pretty substantial fall, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. And of course, then that'll hit you right back down here. You'll take some more fall damage. Here, you'll take some more fall damage, and of course, that will push you back down into the water streams. Next up, we have to get all the way back to the top, because remember, this is AFKable. Like, you don't have to slash TP or anything. So we have a sign here, and what that does is that it'll like allow us to put some water here, and that way will only flow that way in. And we have to make sure that we have a pressure plate here, because what this does is that it stops the water flow, so that way they don't connect. It'll just kind of drag you around, and here's like the part that I think is the most important, because sure, you can jump down, of course, but you got to find your way back up. So we have a stair facing like the west side, I guess you can say, with a sign over here, and then we have a block right here. Then we have another sign and a stairway, and then a block, and then a stairway, and then a block, and then a stairway. I'm sure if you guys just go ahead, pause or slow down this video, mute me if you want, because my voice is pretty annoying sometimes, and I do tend to ramble. You guys can just like go ahead, build this all you want, and what we do is basically this goes all the way to the top. I did this overnight, and I managed to get around 500 levels in one night. So definitely, this is a pretty meta strategy. If you guys want to like AFK overnight before you guys go to bed, hop on, jump into one of these, and you will take a lot of fall damage. Of course, we have a regen beacon over here, so that way we take less damage after each hit, so you'll regen like maybe a heart or two. Then you jump down, you take another heart or two, and of course on your way back up, that is a lot of time for you to regen all your hearts. I'm not taking fall damage right now because I am in fly, just to show you guys how it goes. And of course, you guys can see that was super automatic, like rinse and repeat, pretty basic redstone, pretty basic water system. And if you guys want a schematica for the fully AFKable one, I'll have a schematica link down below, so you guys can download the schematica mod, download printer, and you can literally just go ahead and print it in your base or print it in the wild like we did. I'll also have a schematica of this one. I feel like this one is more efficient, but it's not fully AFKable. It is manual, and you have to make sure that you don't die. That's why I have some pots in my inventory. This one will get you levels faster, but you have to be there, while the other one, of course, is fully AFK. You just literally put it on, jump in it right before you go to bed, make sure you're not in fly, and get your levels. So go ahead in the comments down below, tell me if you download it, tell me if it works, how much levels have you gotten, and you know, pretty OP. Alright boys, we are back in our box, and before I go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what our updated box looks like, apparently we have gotten a bunch of gifts from Spook Fun, which is actually one of the mods or co-leaders in our faction. So Royal has a gift, I've got a gift, DJ Khaled or TJ Tasty has gotten one. It apparently says, Tasty, try not to quick drop in D sets, because as you guys know, TJ Tasty has a little bit of a thing for quick dropping on this server. And of course, Wizzy has a chest of his own. So I don't know, these aren't dub chests, so it can't be that good. But I mean, hey man, you know, Spook Fun, I appreciate the gifts. Let's go ahead, check it out, because I actually haven't looked at them yet. So of course, we've gotten a warrior helmet. Oh, so this is like a full god set basically. So strength 2, fire res 1, and feather falling, and speed 2. The only thing this is missing is jelly legs, but I'm pretty sure we have like a dozen of those books, so it doesn't really matter. We also got a sharp 6 looting 10 axe. That is super OP, boys, and I think he's just giving us a second god set. All right boys, you know, we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. We've gotten 2 god sets like right there, so I mean, you know, I'm not gonna complain. 2 god sets, there's 2 god sets. Like, I don't have to worry about, you know, lapsing for time lapses whenever there's a Koth or whenever there's an outpost. Someone is grinding here. I think it is Royal. Yeah, he's doing his intro, he's just recording up there. And let me go ahead and show you guys what we have done with the base of fire. If I go ahead, Pearl, hit the zombie. Oh my god. Alright boys, so we gotta go ahead and mine up here. Let's go ahead fly as well, because I don't think we are in fly mode. Alright, let's go ahead and fly up here. We've got a ton of spawners up here, and if we go ahead and click them, they're actually upgradable. So level 1 will make it spawn 10 times faster, level 2 will make it spawn 20% faster. Oh my god. And level 3 will make it spawn 30% faster. Let's go ahead, upgrade this one to level 1. You know, upgrade some of these, because we do want to make sure that all of our stuff are going up. So you guys can hear the little anvil sounds, that means that it's upgraded. So if we go ahead, look back, this one, it is level 1, and that is the current level, so it's spawning 10% faster than the vanilla. And of course, next one, it'll cost us 30 levels to level it up and make, you know, go 20% faster. And the third one will cost us 60 XP levels and spawn 30% faster. So I mean, that's pretty easy, boys, because like levels are super easy to get on this server. And of course, you guys might be asking, okay, why Candy, why did you get zombie spawners instead of blazes? But if we go ahead and look at the /shop and click the spawner section, blaze spawners actually go for around $300,000, and zombie spawners only go for 50,000. So with the amount of money that you're gonna spend on a blaze spawner, you can buy 6 zombie spawners, and of course you'll get a lot more spawns. And the only thing that we really need these spawners for is to gain McMMO. So for example, I've maxed out my axes and I've maxed out my swords for the most part, and I don't really need to grind those anymore. So for example, we don't really need this for XP, and if we do, the faction has a ton of blazes, of course, that we can just go ahead and use those. So these were really just made for us to have a lot of mobs to hit at the same time and grind that McMMO. But if we look at the design for the box, we've got like this little ice theme here. It kind of looks like a lodge that you'd go to visit during a vacation. I mean, you got like the ice here, you've got the jungle wood or dark wood, whatever that is. Yeah, oh, that is the dark wood. I think this is like dark oak or something. I mean, we've got like some chests to store stuff. I'm pretty sure over here we have a little, yeah, dropper collection. So whenever we start getting our like witches and iron golems and all that stuff, or I think it's enderman actually, we could just slam them all down here, put them all at the top there, and what's gonna happen is that, you know, everything will just kind of fall here. We can sell, we can make hella money, boys. But apparently there is a lot of fighting at the outpost right now, and we need some more people. So what I think I'm gonna go ahead and do to end off this episode is do some PvP at the outpost. Of course, if you guys want to go ahead and grab the schematica for the /acrobatics, because if we go ahead and do /MC top acrobatics, there's not a lot of people. Like, there's not even one person who has maxed out their acrobatics yet. Royal is on number 9, so he's the number 9th highest acrobatics player, and right now I am actually, I think I am the number like 10th player or 12th player. Yeah, so I'm at 509. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna max out our acro. Probably within the next couple episodes, you guys will see me at level 1500. Of course, our dodge rate will be around 20%, so super duper OP during PvP. But if you guys want to check them out, schematicas will be linked down below. Just, you know, add them to your .minecraft schematica folder, whatever, and let me know if it works for you guys. Alright, boys, we are at the outpost. Doesn't look like there's a ton of PvP left. We seem to be outnumbering them, but apparently there's one over here, and I know this is the guy who like always tries to target us and everything. So we're gonna do, oh, he just chugged a god apple. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to die. We've got, oh my god, we've got like 8 people on him. I wonder how he likes it, but he's definitely gonna try to fight us because he doesn't have a god apple on. But the good thing with us is that we have max axes, so like we're probably going to be able to break his armor and all that good stuff. So I think we're just gonna head follow him, see how everything goes. He already launched a pearl. We should be good. Let's go ahead and repot ourselves, make sure that we don't die. Where did he go? Alright, so you've got one guy dishonesty over there. Oh my god, we literally just let want kite us. But I mean, hey man, one person is better than none, right? Alright, boys, we are on dishonesty. He is at 20. He's just gonna be potting up. But I mean, I think this is the guy we're gonna chase, because there's no way we're gonna let someone with an escape kind of stop us, right? So he's at 15. I think our axe damage is actually gonna help us. The thing is, we make a lot more damage than he probably does because we have that max axes. Let's go ahead, keep following him. He's trying to kite back. No, 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 sir, not today. Alright, boys, we are still on and we're making sure he's combat tagged. We are hitting him with the 1.7 right now. He's being forced a pot. He's gonna try to fight us, but I think he's gonna go down here soon enough, unless he pros to mid and manages to get us confused with some other faction members. But honestly, I think I'm gonna stick him. There's no way he's getting out of here, boys. Like, he's trapped, he's spamming down dishonesty. I think it's your time to die, dude. There's no way I'm letting you get away from us. Let's see, where did he go? Oh my god, we've got so many people in here. We just gotta make sure that we don't get skull split and die. Oh my god, there's actually a ton of people in there. We still gotta wait some more time before our skull splitter runs out, but I guess we did manage to go lose skull splitter. Oh, my skull splitter is activated, boys, so I think what we gotta do is basically fight this. Oh my god, boys, we are taking a ton of damage. I gotta make sure that we don't get skull splitted and die, boys, because this is actually, oh my god, I died. Alright, boys, so we just died, but luckily we have a brand new warrior set, of course, that we got. And what apparently that smoke did was that they had 4 people while we were all ganking them, and what they did was that they waited till we were all there. We had like 6 people there, and what 4 of them did at once is that they all skull split, and what that does is that it really made it so it was harder for us to pot. Like, boys, you guys saw I was potting, I was about to chug my god apple, and then I just died, and apparently 4 other of my faction members died at the same time. So I think that's something that we gotta worry about and like try to get nerfed. Maybe I might ask the owners what they feel about it, because a lot of people are just quicking. This guy's saying get your dodge up, but like, bro, my dodge is already 15% and I wasn't dodging any of those. But nevertheless, boys, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you guys go ahead and use that acrobatics grinder. Clearly I have to use it because my dodge was just not high enough, even though I'm at 50%. Like, bro, we didn't dodge any hits, and Skull Splitter is just retardedly OP. Maybe I just gotta learn how to pot and like watch my hearts and watch everybody, watch the chat, like watch the guy I'm fighting, everything at the same time. Maybe I'm just not a good multitasker, or maybe just Skull Splitter is kind of broken. But nevertheless, boys, that is gonna be it. Go ahead, tell me what you guys think about Skull Splitter down and below. Like, do you guys think it's fair? Do you guys think that like if you're getting 3v20, you could just, you know, hit the right click of your axe and then all of a sudden kill every single other person there? I mean, put it down in the comments down below. But of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, which most of you guys aren't, because like my watch time is completely like 70-80% non-subscribed. He said, lol, I cleaved you. Yeah, see, this guy killed me. He's literally even saying that his Skull Splitter was the thing that killed him. And of course, if you guys aren't subscribed, most of you guys aren't, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let's get me to, I don't know, 3,000 subscribers, and maybe I'll do a pretty big giveaway on Vanity and some other stuff that we have in the works. But of course, I'll see you guys in the next Vanity episode. Hope you have a great day. Peace out.